Alright, I'm going to go through the records that I've got so far in 2018. I'm not going to do in-depth reviews about each one, so I'm just going to kind of zip right through it. First up, we have the Rolling Stones Ride 'Em On Down 10-inch from Record Store Day Black Friday 2016 on blue translucent vinyl. Next up, we have Greta Van Fleet's Black Smoke Rising EP. Nice gatefold with song lyrics and stuff. Next up, we have a awful copy of Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles, but it was only $1. It says it has a 24-page booklet, but there's only 2 pages. But it was $1, so. Next up, we have the James Gang Rides Again. This was a real cheap first pressing with a nice gatefold. We have Rock and Roll Over by Kiss. Pretty awful copy as well, but it was only $1. Deer Hunter's 2009 EP Rainwater Cassette Exchange. Black Rebel Motorcycle Club's Wrong Creatures with this very eerie gatefold. Got this on their tour in January. A 2017 repress of Childish Gambino's Awaken My Love. Chicago presents The Innovative Guitar of Terry Kath by Chicago. The New Barbarians Wanted Dead or Alive, live from 1979 on this really cool black and white colored vinyl. The black vinyl version of Leon Bridges' Coming Home. Alive by Kiss with a pretty rad little gatefold. Steel Wheels by the Rolling Stones. Next up we have Wings Over America by Wings with Paul McCartney, Jimmy McCulloch, Denny Lane, and Paul McCartney's wife, Linda. Then we have a pretty beautiful copy of Sweetheart of the Rodeo by the Byrds. We have a History of British Rock compilation. I'm not even sure how this is coming across on the camera, but this is Reflector by Arcade Fire with a crazy, like, holographic silver gatefold. Goat's Head Soup by the Rolling Stones, gatefold, and it includes the creepy insert of the aptly titled Goat's Head Soup. Hung at Heart by the Growlers. The Allman Brothers Band live from A&R Studios in New York in 1971. I got the, I think it was Newberry Comics edition, but it's on black and red, kind of all semi like translucent vinyl. The Clash live at Shea Stadium. Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes live at the Greek. Trifold with the live performances. If I remember correctly, this is on white vinyl. The Suburbs by Arcade Fire, my favorite Arcade Fire album. Next up we have a 2011 reissue of Gish by the Smashing Pumpkins. A reissue of London Calling by The Clash. Ululu by Jesse Edwin Davis, who was the guitarist for Taj Mahal. London Sessions by LCD Sound System. It's like a live 2010 recording. Live in London by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. I've been after this for a long time and finally found it. I got the black vinyl version because I have not been able to find the colored vinyl in person yet. But maybe one day. Alright, next up we have one of my favorite albums of all time, Graduation by Kanye West. This is a bootleg that I had to get off eBay because they don't have an official release, but it's on this pretty rad colored vinyl that complements the cover perfectly. I got a first pressing from 1958 of Jimmy Reed's I'm Jimmy Reed. An early pressing of the Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers with the functional zipper. First pressing of John Mayall's Blues Breakers with Eric Clapton. A Vinyl Me Please exclusive pressing of UGK's Underground Kings album in that wood grain H-Town Biatch. I also found this, which is a band called Sun Bears, who I actually kind of like. Had no idea who they were, but I saw that it was signed, and this was only like $10 or something. And it was on this cool pink colored vinyl, so I took a chance and got it, and actually kind of like it. Death Song by the Black Angels, aptly titled, since they got their name from the Black Angels' Death Song by the Velvet Underground. But I got this autograph by the band, and it says, "To hell with hurricanes, we love you, H-Town," by Alex Mass. I can get on board with that. Then we have a limited color edition of In the Fall by Future Islands. It's on this weird copper orange, very fall color. We have this bootleg. I have no idea what to call it. It's on the label it says A Rock and Roll Valentine, and the label says side 31 and 29. But side 29 is by just random artists, but side 31 is the Rolling Stones with Bye Bye Johnny, All Down the Line, Tumbling Dice, and Happy from like 1972, I believe, with Mick Taylor. Pretty actually decent live recording. Then we have Elton John's debut album, a first pressing of it with the gatefold. We have A True Space Adventure, the Space Shuttle. This is a picture disc with, I believe, audio from STS-1. Yeah, Countdown and Conversations with Bob Crippen and John Young. My best friend's uncle is actually Bob Crippen, who flew on STS-1, so I'm going to see if I can get him to sign this. We have a 2017 reissue box set of George Harrison's All Things Must Pass. An original copy of the Concert for Bangladesh from 1971. This is going to definitely turn some heads, but the Mass Effect trilogy soundtrack. It's got songs from each game, as well as bonus songs and leftover songs. Minecraft Volume Alpha by C418, and it's on this green translucent. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Atmospheres. There's only 2 songs on here, and one's 21 minutes and 27 seconds, the other's 21 minutes and 33 seconds. And it's basically just the sounds of walking through the game. Like a score way in the background mixed in with like bugs and footsteps and like bear growls and stuff. But it's pretty cool. And it comes on this beautiful snow cap colored vinyl. Well, I hope y'all like what I got so far in 2018. And I'm going to try to do another one of these in about 3 months. And we'll see what I accumulate between now and then. I'll also be doing a video on what I get on Record Store Day, so keep an eye out for that after Record Store Day.